again. Tulips from Amsterdam. La 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 dee da doo da da. Scooby-Doo.
Bang.
Hello,
Welcome to the We're Not Racist
and we love gays podcast.
My name's Lenny Sherman. This is my co-host.
Ben Adams, how you doing? Hello, everyone. Welcome to the podcast. Everyone is welcome. Give it up for Derek Igloo, our producer, who
Hello, Derek.
is deaf and clever. Of course, one of the most famous producers you'll ever meet in the
industry.
world. He's on Epstein's flight log. He's that bloody famous. How are you, Lenny?
Very good, sir.
Good.
How are you? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. Cool. I don't know if you can tell. If you're watching the video podcast, you will see I'm a big porker at the moment. I have put on. Look, you can look. You looked down there and I could see your face was like Jesus. I've given up smoking and I'm still vaping, so I don't understand.
Still on Imran's vapes.
I'm still on Imran's vapes because they are the best. 4 for £20. Imransvapes.cosh. .cosh, yeah, it's a new website that he's testing out. But I am huge. I'm absolutely huge. Huge. And yeah, I've got to get into fitness. I've got to start. I've got to do something because it's bad.
I was around with girlfriends last night actually, and I was playing with a little
Slip
boy.
that in.
Yeah, no, I was playing football with a little boy in the garden. He's like 7, and I scored a goal. And for a laugh, I took my shirt off and started waving it.
Oh no!
And he went, look at his 6-pack.
Nice.
And she went, he ain't got a 6-pack.
Oh.
I was like, all right, calm down.
Yeah. All right,
down.
put you down.
Calm down. Yeah, no, we was laughing about it after. I said, yeah, the way you said that.
Yeah.
He ain't got a 6-pack.
He hasn't got. Yeah, they do that though. Ladies do that. They do that sometimes.
I mean, I ain't far. I mean, good Nick. I ain't far off a
good,
6-pack.
it's bloody good.
If I go in the gym and I sort of like lean and
Yeah.
get the light, it's sort of coming. I ain't far off.
That's
I'm not really trying for a 6-pack. I mean,
That'd be nice, though, wouldn't it? It would be nice.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
My thing is bigger arms. I see people and I see their arms and I think, I wish I had. I've never been able to get bigger arms.
Do you know what? Funny you should say that. I think my arms are a little bit small in comparison. I've been trying to pump them up a bit more. Do you know what it is as well? If you try and I've done it before. When you try and tone up, you go gym and that. Go gym and I try and then what happens? You fucking lose the weight in the wrong places. Yeah. So I like lose it off my legs. Say I'm like trying to lose a bit of belly fat. I'll go on a diet and I'll lose muscle off me.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Like, fucking hell.
Oh, no, I went for a fitting the other day and a fitting for some extra work. And this guy, so I'm getting changed with this bloke, and he just looked amazing. And I was like, well done, mate. Like, doesn't he look bloody good? And I was looking at his legs and his arms. I was thinking, I want to be like that.
And then you realise that you're looking in the mirror.
No.
It was actually a reflection.
Yeah, no. He was, no. And I thought to myself about how, like, men do that, don't they? We don't look at a man who's in good shape and he's looking good. We don't look at him and go, oh, you fucking prick. Well, I don't. I always think, yeah, good on him, well done.
Positive attitude.
Yeah. I always think, oh, good on him. And I think I could do that if I put the effort in.
Yeah, you could.
But it's hard, isn't it? That's what's respectful about it. You go, oh, he's put the discipline in. Well done, mate.
It shows, doesn't it?
It does.
If they do that, or they've got. Mind you, some people though, women and all, like they just eat anything and don't put on any weight at all. Other people, they look at a Cadbury's fudge, and they'll just
straight away, bang, like that.
So everyone's different, isn't they? They're like
yeah, but then gets a lot of people resent that, don't they? Like, especially ladies, they do resent that. They're like, oh, she doesn't put on any weight, but I'm enormous. You know,
do you know what? If you're disciplined and you set out a plan, you can do it. I've noticed that. Because people go, oh yeah, what should we do? And then what do you? And it's not disciplined at all. Drinking coffee all the time, or eating sweets and snacking and stuff.
Well, that's exactly what I've been thinking lately. Like, my mental health's not been too great, and my mental health. Everyone talks about it, but it's not been very good. And I'm not on any pills. I don't want to be on any pills. But I realised, today, I was like, right, what's the main thing I need to focus on? It's discipline. Having a routine. It's like, seems to be one of the most important things. Just having that routine every day.
It does help. That's like with training. If you do that, you have to sort of make a plan and execute it, sort of thing. So routine can help. So you're like, yeah, definitely.
I think so.
So if you set out a plan, like with training and that, you set out like Monday, I'm going to do like legs and shoulders. Wednesday, I'm going to do
knees and toes,
back and biceps, and then on the Friday, what's the one I've missed that? Chest and triceps. So you've covered all your body parts, and you're going to go Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's a good starting point.
Nice.
And then you do that, and what I do as well on my notes app on my phone, I write down everything I've done. So say I've done 20k dumbbells, and I've done 10 reps, for instance, just as an example. Write that down, and I put 1 minute interval. If I'm doing 1 minute interval, which I do now because it helps with the cardio a bit, and you can stay in there for ages, them gyms.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I ain't got time for it. So so you do that, and also because the amount of people that was about when they go in the gym and they just sit there and they're on their phone.
Oh my God! Literally, I walk past the gym and I look at it all the time because I like watching people. Not in that way, but anyway, I like watching people, and I see their behaviour in a gym. That's what I'm interested in. And yeah, they're all sat on their phones. They're all they all look like they haven't sweated once at all, and they're just. You think, come on, what's the point?
Pissing about.
What's
it's
the
worse
point?
when you're trying to do your workout and get round there.
Yeah.
I'll try and go when it's quiet, Jim. Always try and go when it's quiet.
Yeah.
It's irritating.
I can't do that. Like I've been thinking lately, like what can I do? Because I don't want to go to a gym. I'm not comfortable there. I don't want to do it. And I'm thinking, well, I can do a bit at home. I can do a bit of walking. And I was like, but I need to get that cardio up.
Walking.
And I found if you don't like running. I don't mind running, but anyway, there's another thing. I've been using this VR thing, and it's called Beat Saber, and it is so good. You get a proper sweat on. It's so fun, and it's all music in your ear.
Well, explain it. What is
so
it?
Basically, it's a VR thing. So
virtual reality.
Virtual reality.
Virtual reality.
And you get 2 lightsabers, and you have to hit these.
Hang on, do you put this thing over your face?
Yeah.
Right.
And you have to get these blocks. And you get the lightsabers, and you have to hit the blocks in a certain way in time with the music.
Right.
And it's so, it makes you so happy.
Exercise.
It's so good.
Everyone's into it. I would say the good starting point, I think, if you want to get into fitness and depends what sort of level you're at, but a good starting point is always walking. I was chatting to my...
Yeah.
So I think a good starting point for fitness is walking. So even if you go out, try and say 3 times a week at a minimum. So you do your Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If you've just done that, you ain't got to go, because what some people do, they overload and then So if you just say Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm going to go for a 10-minute walk, and then you'll find in time your tolerance will go up. So you might do a 10-minute walk, then a 20-minute walk, then an half-hour walk. Then you might get to the point where then you come back to that Monday, so you've done an half-hour walk on a Friday. So I think I'm going to walk for a half-hour, but then you'll power walk a bit faster, sort of march a bit.
Okay.
And then you'll get to the point, right, I'm going to walk for half an hour, but I'm just for 5 minutes in the middle, I'm just going to jog for 5 minutes. And the next time you might do 10 minutes. And so you gradually build it up like that. And then in the end, you're running for that 20 minutes, that half hour.
I used to love running when I lived down in sort of the countryside. That was amazing. But I can't do it in London. I can't. Every time someone runs past me and it's in a busy street, I think, oh God, and it drives me mad. So I can't. I walk a lot. I walk all the time. I try and walk every morning.
If you want it, you got to go.
I saw this guy. There was
why don't you just put your headphones on and go?
Yeah, but not run. I can walk.
Why not run?
Because it means I've got to. Because then I've got to
just making excuses.
Yeah, I know, but I don't. I wouldn't enjoy it. I'm too socially
Yeah, but when you get the benefits, you feel
anxious.
It makes you feel good as well.
Yeah, but then so does walking and doing
do
other
walk,
exercise.
Walk then,
I love walking.
Walk.
I saw this video of this guy, and you know how they get so serious on these sort of videos that you see on TikTok and things, and they're like, wake up 4:30 a.m. and get out there. And this guy was going.
David Goggins.
Who's David Goggins?
He's like the black geezer. He's like ex-Navy SEAL or something. He's really good. He's great though.
Yeah, I know. But it gets to a point with me, and I'm like, all right, you can't let it become everything about you. Imagine talking to him, just on a daily basis. You go, oh, all right, David, how you doing? He'd be like, yeah, I've just been up at 4 a.m. and I'm going for a 20k. You'd be like, all right, mate, calm down. But this guy was going,
David, have you got the time, please? 10:23 a.m.
Yeah. 1,400 hours. And then you'd be like, what, have you not started your day yet? Oh, I've done 3 days. I saw one guy and he was going, 1 day to me is 3 days. You get up at 4 a.m. and then 4 a.m. to 12 p.m. That's 1 day. Then you got 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. You go, all right, like, calm down. Like, you've got to live your life as well. But this guy was going...
You can overtrain. You need your rest. Rest is important.
And this, I think people get obsessed with it, don't they? They sort of get off drugs and stuff, and then they get addicted to that, which I totally understand. It's a good thing to be addicted to, really. It's not the worst. But it's just a bit... This guy was going... He was going to wake up in the morning and I'd go try and go out to daylight as soon as possible. A walk in the morning is non-negotiable. And it was like, yeah, all right, mate. Like,
oh, that's discipline.
Yeah, I suppose.
What you're lacking.
Yeah, but I know, but I can't. I can't do that. I can't be like that. Just go. I'll get up for a walk at 5 a.m. It's nice. I woke up at 5 a.m. for the last.
That's what you're saying.
6 days.
It gets up and it does it.
Do you know why though?
What?
Because there was a woman screaming at 5 a.m. for the last 6 days, going on about ULEZ, the government, God, and then every now and again she'd die down, and you'd think, oh, okay, just go back to sleep, and she'd go, "Are you listening?"
Who's this? One of your neighbours?
Yeah, one of these neighbours, like shouting out the window.
Right.
And to be fair,
you need to put more information.
Sorry. I'll go off on one.
Paint the picture. You like do your who.
It was one of my neighbours.
Yeah, we get that now.
And,
we established that.
Yeah. Well, there you go. So she was screaming every day, and it's a bit. You think at first, oh God, shut up. But now I think, oh, I'm quite grateful for her to get.
Quite enjoy it.
Yeah, to get me up at 5 a.m. Yeah, it's quite nice.
She's like one of them cockerels.
Yeah.
The human cockerel.
Yeah. It's quite nice. Just what you need, some nutcase. Just to scream at you.
That's a gift. See, you never. Sometimes things are a blessing in disguise.
But this is it. Like recently, like I've said to you, like I've struggled a bit. It's just that mindset that I struggle with. Of sometimes I go, I just sink down, and then I can't get that positive mindset. It takes a big shift for me to go, come on, like think
everyone has their ups and downs.
Yeah,
it's the whole thing. The river never runs in a straight line. So you have to just ride it out and don't let it keep you down. Even if you have one bad day or you don't train one day, it ain't the end of the world. Just get back into it. Get back on the horse.
Yeah, get back on the horse. But one thing that ties into that is, I was going to say to you, like, I know you don't like talking about politics and stuff like that, really. Okay. You're not really interested. But even you have said it. Everything's so fucked. Like, it feels like every day there's someone just dragging us down. Oh, gravy. I tried to buy gravy yesterday. £4.50.
We're supposed to do this podcast and like lift people up.
Yeah, but it does.
Everything's so
shit. No, but you were saying it like the government are fucking us.
They are, yeah, but not everything. Day. Yeah, careful how you word it, though.
Okay, but I'm not saying. I'm saying, how do we get over this? Like, how? Like that's.
Well, you focus on the positives and stuff.
Yes, but in the sense of the world and what's happening in the world, there's not much positive going on. So I'm saying it's even harder.
Because you're not focusing on it. All you're focusing on is shit.
Yeah, but tell me one thing.
That's why I don't really bother with politics.
I know, but it's not just politics, is it?
You don't really like because it's depressing.
No, it's depressing. But
I could sit here. You could talk. Oh yeah, because the world's shit. I could turn around and say, I had a really good day yesterday. Yeah. I went gym, or I done this, I done that. When I performed, it was really good. So I'm focusing on that.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is that's fine, and I'm saying it's even harder to do nowadays because of like the outside pressures of all this. You've got like this Just Stop Oil, you've got the wildfires, you've got the climate change, you've got all this stuff. So
just ignore it. Don't get in. Simple.
Well, I can't ignore it.
But you feed yourself shit clearly.
Yeah, but it's not shit though, is it? It's what's happening in the world. So
there's good things happening as well, though.
Yeah, I suppose.
There's good things happening.
No, but on a big scale, there seems to be a lot of stuff. So what I'm saying is, I'm sure there's people out there now listening, going, "Yeah, no, I struggle every day." You know.
Yeah, I'm telling you why. Because you feed yourself with shit like that. Yeah. You watch about politics and all this shit.
So you're saying
read up on all that.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, instead of doing that, watch these inspirational geezers.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I suppose.
Or watch something positive, or do some comedy. When you're feeding yourself shit, it's not healthy.
Yeah, you might. Yeah,
it's like if you think of it as a car engine, and we've done this analogy before.
Yeah, we
possibly.
have. But yeah.
So if you put into your car good oil, like positive things, then your car's going to run good. If you're pissing into the petrol tank, watching stuff about politics and depressing stuff, then your car is not going to run. The car is your mind.
I can't help but get sucked into it. Like I want to see what's going on in the world. I like to hear the news.
Look, I'm aware of some stuff. I don't give it too much time. You get right into it clearly, and just
do.
And then you have to have a bit of discipline, like what you just said, and and you have to
and say no. I'm not going to look at this today. Maybe have like a little bit of it.
I've read like improv as well lately.
Yeah.
And I've done like a narrative improv course recently at a place that I've been doing improv for a long time, good few years, on and off. And my 17-year-old daughter, Constance, she was staying with me for a few days last week, and she come to the show and she seen me perform live for the first time. She'd never seen me perform live before.
That's so nice.
And also, they done a really good thing. They just started. They had this offer for 15 to 17-year-olds improv, like an intensive Monday to Friday. I think it's either Monday to Thursday or Monday to Friday. Doesn't matter. And it was only like 15 quid. And I said, because before, if anyone who from the Vine days, they would have seen her on the Vine. She's very funny, my daughter, and she's sort of like, she's 17 now, and she's sort of like always hinted about getting into acting. And I think she'd be really good, but I'd never push her. She's sort of like got to do what she wants to do. But and she sort of said stuff. I wish she'd have took drama at school. She didn't do that because she's.
Yeah, but she's only 17.
Yeah,
she's got time. Yeah,
of course we all have. But yeah. Anyway, so she signed up to do this improv course in August.
Nice.
So she come along in this the same like theatre company where I was performing, and she come and like she loved it, absolutely loved it.
That's nice.
And when my team come on and we done our show, we done like an half-hour performance of this like narrative improv story, and she's like, oh, that's so good. She was like really buzzing, and because she said to my mum, her nan, after she's going like, oh, yeah, it's interesting. She's really confident. I was really proud of her because I was like meeting people there, friends that were like adults and that. And she was like really chatty and confident. And
I think that's great though. That must be such
It was a lovely night.
When you told me about it, I was like, God, I bet that's such a nice feeling. Like how amazing, like when your daughter's come to see you, first time she's seen you live, and then she's really enjoyed it, and she's also shown an interest in like getting involved herself. Like that's lovely. You couldn't ask for more, really, could you? That's great.
It's a real. That's why I love doing the improv. Obviously, I do it. It keeps me sharp as a comedian and an actor. Because there's no money in improv. Who knows what happens down the line? It's not a big scene, but it does keep you sharp. And it's a lot of fun. Ultimately, it's a lot. I really enjoy it. Love it.
Nice.
And it's very creative, which we're creative what we do.
Yeah.
And you like again, this network. I met some people there who they might work in TV or something. Get Lenny on that thing.
Yeah, exactly. Like no, it's great.
It's just good. I'm keeping working because it ain't just gonna come to you. So I'm trying to figure out the best ways to like improve myself.
Yeah.
As a performer, and also, like I say, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I do carry the improv over to my stand-up. In not how you would necessarily think. I don't just go on there blank and do stuff. I can sort of play about with a crowd and do crowd work, but it's sort of like patterns. Because the way I see it is like a lot of comedians, stand-ups, look down their nose at improv. They've probably seen shit improv and go, oh, it's shit. But like the same as good stand-ups and shit stand-ups.
Exactly,
there's good football, there's bad football.
Yeah.
It depends what you've seen and what you're... Well, not everyone's into it, fair enough. But it's learning new laugh triggers. I see it. There's like laugh triggers. You learn, so I might learn about stand-up, writing a joke format, pull back and reveal wordplay. With improv, you learn other ways of getting laughs.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? It is made up, but there is sort of patterns. Like you'll find a game of a scene, and then you'll play that game. So, like, what's a good example? A game of a scene might be. Help me out.
Game of a scene.
Game of a scene. They do it in sketches. What's a good?
What do you mean? What the thing of the scene or a?
So game? I've got some funny quirk, some shiny quirk.
Oh, okay, right. So, like, if you were playing like the party game or something, you'd have like, oh, this man's coming in and he's an agoraphobic who.
No, think of a sketch. A famous.
Just a random sketch, a dead parrot sketch, Monty Python.
How's that go?
He brings a parrot in. He says his parrot's dead. No, he's not. He's alive.
Was it dead or alive though?
It was dead.
Right. So who's saying it's alive?
You've never seen the John?
No, it just
oh,
doesn't
okay.
matter.
John Cleese is saying it's dead, and Michael Palin is saying it's alive.
No, the characters.
Oh, sorry. The pet shop owner is saying it's alive,
but it's dead.
It's dead.
Right. So that's the game in the scene.
Right.
The pet shop owner, is saying that's a shiny thing.
Right.
In the
That's
scene.
the
That's a shiny thing. So that's he's saying a dead parrot is alive.
Yeah.
So how does the sketch go from there?
And he says, "Oh, this parrot's dead. No, it's not. It's alive." And then it goes on with, "Oh, no, look at him. He's clearly dead. Hello, Polly." And he's like, "No, he's just sleeping." It's that sort of thing. It goes back and forth.
Yeah, to sort of yeah. So the game is that's the shiny things. That's not normal behaviour.
No, yeah.
The normal behaviour. So John Cleese is playing a straight man there, because that's what you do if you went in a pet shop with a dead parrot and I'm going in it, and the owner's going, "Ah, no, it's alive." You went, "No, it's dead, mate."
Yeah, yeah.
You just play that completely straight as if it was a real life
situation. Yeah.
That's like called straight man in it, right? Like a lot of them you watch Morecambe and Wise.
Yeah. There's always a straight man.
With the glasses, he was a silly one. Wise was a bit more straight.
Yeah.
So he was just playing like normal, and Morecambe was doing all the silly stuff. So I'm working in a florist, and you're the boss, and I go, "Oh, I've got the roses. I've cut them all down to the store." You go, "Why you done that?" So, because the hipsters all like it.
Right.
So that's the game of the scene, right? So now, and then the next beat would be, I remember we like spray painted the dog, give the dog a funky haircut.
Right, okay.
All things that hipsters would like.
I want to tell you what we could do. Yeah, we could put all the coffees in little plant pots.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's the game of the scene.
Nice, right. Yeah. That was very cultural. It was very
should we get
interesting.
Even more cultural?
I think we should get even more
cultural.
Yes, let's do it. Ooh. Oh, cultural. Oh, that cultural just dripping all over me. Lenny's Poetry Corner.
Culture.
Oh,
feeling cultural.
Nice.
Lenny's Poetry Corner.
So we've got a poem here.
We're gonna do. Should we do the old line each or paragraph? Like what do you call
paragraph each?
Go on then, yeah.
Go on.
Right. Sort of verse each.
Here we go.
Is that what?
Yeah,
we know what we mean.
What is the game of the? No, come on, right.
You take it away.
Yeah, sure, I'll take it away. Sadiq Khan is having us over. I can't drive my fucking Land Rover.
The ULEZ charge is such a con. Get him out. We want him gone.
Money's tight. It don't go far. He's charging £12.50 just to get in the car.
He don't give a shit about the working class. Constantly fucking us up the arse.
If I see him in the street, I'd punch him on the hooter and piss on his feet.
I think that was a bit more. If I see him in the street,
I'd punch him on the hooter, then piss on his feet.
The gloves are off. I speak from the heart. And then I'd squat over his boat race and do a big fart.
Middle-class Jeremy, so naive. They vote for this cunt and let him breathe.
Sort your lives out, you posh ponce mugs. Oof. How can you back him? Are you on drugs?
Get him out, I pray to the Lord. Fuck off, Khan, you shit cunt fraud.
Oh.
Wow, the language.
And, passion. And that's the end of it. That's from Pearl Harbor from Walworth Road.
Thanks, Pearl.
Thank you, Pearl.
Yeah, good. Nice passion.
Loving your passion. Not a fan of Sadiq. I'm 100% with you on the ULEZ thing as well.
Have you seen his new thing?
Mate. What is it? Come and explain to the people.
So there's a campaign he's running, and it's called Mate. Lots of A's, and it's all about when you see your friend. You know, as men,
when men see their friends,
being a little bit going a bit too far with a woman. Maybe he's going, "Oh, sexy, oh, do you fancy a shag?"
Bit misogynist.
Then you have to go. Man, let's show. Right, imagine I'm being a bit sexist, right? What would you do?
Sexist.
All right, darling, cool. Look at the tits on that. Wouldn't mind putting my fucking Corey through.
Whoa, mate.
Do you know what? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, sorry, darling, mate. Mate, I can't believe I did
look at her. Shut us, your bum.
Mate.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Mate.
Sorry. Yeah. Oh, no, I won't ever do that again. You just said mate. Oh.
It's like the other day I was down in...
I feel really sexist. I feel really misogynist. Oh, help me, Ben. Say it. Bit
Mate.
Oh, yeah, no. Thanks, mate. I feel progressive now. Oh, you cured me.
I went down to Weymouth.
Thanks, Sadiq.
Cheers,
Sadiq Khans. Sadiq Khans cured sexism.
I went down to Weymouth and I went up to the barge and I shouted, mates! And ever since, there's not been one sexual assault in Weymouth.
Wow.
You know the new barge they've got?
Barge?
They've got a barge where all the migrants are. That's where they're staying.
Okay.
Thought you'd know. But yeah, so I did that, and that's going to help.
You thought wrong, Ben.
Mate! I like to...
So, no, basically, fair play. It's a great campaign.
If
you do see anyone... Sadiq Khan's basically cured sexism.
Thanks to Sadiq, no sexism anymore. And also on the tube, if you see sexual assault, what you're supposed to do is go. So if someone's coming up to you and going, if you see someone going, all right, darling, I'm going to follow you home. You have to go up to him and go, what's the time? What, distract them. You go, what's the time? What's the next stop? You think,
and then the victim can run off.
Do you know what I think? Why can't you go up to someone and go, oi, mate, stop fucking being a prick and stop sexually assaulting that lady.
Just not. What a nice man that Sadiq Khan.
Oh no,
isn't
what a lovely bloke. He's always thinking about sexual assault.
What a nice man.
Bless his heart.
Do you think he'll ever tackle knife crime?
No, never. No. Yeah, what's wrong? Why can't you do that, mate? Stop knifing.
We could go through. I like the way he says, mate. That's a very culture-wise. Who says mate?
Who does?
What sort of Democrat? Would it be the white?
Do you know what? I reckon it might be the white working class gammons. I hate that bloody phrase.
Maybe he could do one for
middle class, upper class people.
How would that be? What do they say?
Do
and then
man,
fam, bro. Mate, love it. Sadiq Khan, stop putting an end to sexism.
If you're in a real situation and you are on the tube and say something actually did happen and you saw some guy with a little tote bag and he's showing his ankles off and he's got one of those little tashes and he's got one of those little fisherman hats on and he goes, mate, can you imagine happening?
They'd stop, wouldn't they?
They would stop.
In an instant.
They would stop. That's exactly. Everyone's thinking, yep, they would stop.
I can see it. You've got like a load of scaffolders on their Christmas night out. They've all been drinking 6 hours, sniffing their heads off, been to see strippers and
all singing.
And all of a sudden they're on the train, 11 o'clock at night. Some little bird gets on, little dolly bird gets on. Oi, 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 oi. And then little Jeremy with his fishing hat.
Fisherman's hat, tote bag, Daunt Books tote bag.
His trousers pulled up half out his
shin. His little
no
socks on.
Boat shoes.
The brogues.
Oh, no, okay. Dr. Martens shoes.
Okay, your Doc Martens. Yeah.
And he's like, mate. And they're like, oi, oi, oh.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Shit, yeah, no. Well, you're right.
Thanks for checking us there. Just throw him a mate.
I like the way. And fair play to Sadiq Khan for like steaming into sexist comments.
That is the most important thing at the moment
in the world. Yeah, I mean, people in his constituency, London, getting stabbed every day. Maybe they can take that mate to like these other countries where women are oppressed, like Saudi Arabia.
They should, yes. Why don't they?
I think maybe he will.
Sadiq, take it across the board. Okay? Next time you go to China.
China?
Yeah.
Is that notoriously sexist?
Well, that's quite sexist when they used to throw away the girl babies. I think, how could you get more sexist than that? Going on with, mate, hit your daughter out the bin.
Yeah.
And go home. Come on, you.
Come on, mate.
Mate.
Mate, he's got his favourite song. He's just brushing beans off him. Anyway,
that's it. Thanks a lot for joining us. Please do, of course, join the Patreon. We need all sort of extra stuff on there.
We need your support to keep it going.
We do need your support.
And if you've enjoyed the show, think of it as giving us a tip. We've done a service. Give us some money.
Give us a little tip.
We appreciate
that. At the very least, the very least you can do if you've listened is just to pop a little review on Apple Podcasts
positive one.
or Spotify. Obviously, a positive
Share us
one.
on your socials as well. We appreciate that, and we love you. And thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Thank you.
When it's spring again, I'll bring again sugar from Amsterdam.
Right, guys, we need to clear something up because we've got an email here from Lubrication saying, Patreon, what's that? What does it do?
So basically, if you pay a bit of money each month, you can pay £10 a month or £5 a month. That works out £2.30 a week or £10 a month, or £5 £1.25 a week. You get loads of extra bonus content, but ultimately you're supporting us and supporting the show. So we need that little bit of money to keep us afloat. It just shows us gratification.
It really does. You're showing your support, and you get extra episodes, you get extended episodes, you get video episodes, and you can suggest stuff for the show if you like. So keep on listening, keep on supporting, but do make sure you sign up for the Patreon because it really helps.
Thank you for your email, Lubrication.
Thank you, Lubrication.